Hi, my Gemmy Gems. Welcome back to the channel, Gemini. Be sure to give this video a like, comment down below at your earliest convenience, and also subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell right next door to be ensured that you're notified about all of my future uploads. Gemini, you guys, let's have a look at you and your person for this month. Okay. So Gemini, this person's expanding spiritually and emotionally and mentally. They're having some triggers and some wounds come up so that they can be healed and transmuted and let go of. This person's feeling very separated from you or triggered by something in this connection or something in their life. They could be going through a loss where maybe they had a loss in their family. So someone may have passed on, someone may have done so in the past, or you may hear news of it, like you may not know of this yet. But this person is really grieving and trying to heal and let go of certain things and expand and move forward. So yeah, they're trying to move forward from feeling sad and, triggered and upset, possibly about something that may have happened in this relationship. Now, this is not something that we're going to sit here and feel bad for this person about, because in this sense, they're undergoing an expansion. So they're having an expansion take place in their life where they're energetically expanding, and, they're going to be a different person than they were than they were when you met them or before you met them. But they need to like let this move on, let this be something that helps them to expand. So that's what this is doing for them, right? So they could be talking about things that were heavy for them, finally opening up to you about trauma, shortcomings that they feel like they've had, or the things that they feel like they've done. Maybe something that happened that recent that kind of brought up an old trauma. But they're definitely confiding in you about something and opening up to you about something that's really upsetting them. No, I don't think that this really impacts the connection at all. I think this connection is where it is. Like it's not, it's not really moving, and it's not as in like this, it's not like something crazy is happening, like where this person's like bolting out of your life. But I feel like this person is, they're definitely single, right? So that's one thing I'm getting off of them. They're not attached to anybody else, even if they are possibly in a connection where maybe in a connection with someone. They're not actually attached to that person. They're very much independent from them. But most of you guys, this person isn't in an attachment. They're like completely single. And if you're wondering about that, but so that could be what's triggering them. Possibly they maybe have recently broken up with some karmic situation, and this breakup with this karmic person triggered them. And now they're healing and they're growing and they're expanding enough to be, to be on a higher level, on a higher plane. And what this is for a lot of them is having to stand on their own 2 feet and be independent, be on their own, know that they'll be good with or without certain people or certain things. And this is definitely a trigger for them. So they're going to expand and grow leaps and bounds. And so is this connection as a result, because it's two people. And if one person isn't growing, then the connection may not really grow. But, yeah, they're going to be doing this expand. Yeah, they're going to be doing this expanding. But they're also needing to learn how to stand on their own 2 feet. There is some positive things taking place in this connection on this person's side. So they're doing something. They could be making plans about the future that's very positive, or having very positive expectations about this connection, right? Or they may have already done something, and they're like anticipating doing something more with you, or you know, they have plans for the future, and they're anticipating these things like truthfully. You know what I mean? Like it's very truthful. Like their plans, they really genuinely want to make these things happen. So, yeah, this trauma here, even though this is a big thing, and I feel like this is a big thing that this person may harp on a lot this month, or it's something that they're just going to be dealing with heavily this month. Even though that this was a trigger, which it is, this is orchestrated for their beyond their highest good, and this person will grow in leaps and bounds because of whatever this is that happened. They are growing in leaps and bounds because of this, and coming out of their comfort zone and learning that they are their own comfort zone. Pathways in which this connection has been blocked before are being unblocked, and a lot more independence, consistency, reliability is also coming here in January 2021. What a shift, right? What a shift. So this person was attached to a third party. They are going through that breakup with that third party. And it is a trigger, not because they miss this person. For some of them, they might miss them in some way, shape, or form, right? And that's just the truth, but it's not mainly because they miss them. For a lot of them, it's possibly even how it happened. Maybe the breakup was crazy. You know what I mean? The breakup was like really crazy, and it was a karmic ASS breakup. You know what I mean? You know them breakups that be so karmic. That's what it might have been for them, and it was very stressful, draining, and this person may have said things about them or to them that was very hurtful. Oh, I feel like Gemini, you're not bothered about this, and that's why I feel like this is something that's happening in their life, that you feel that it's for their own growth, because you're not. I'm not seeing you being like all disheveled about this situation. Like you're just going on like life is normal. Like this may be something that you find is a good thing. Like you may feel like this is a good thing, but I'm not seeing you celebrate though. I'm not seeing celebration here. I just feel like maybe some of you guys were expecting this to happen. Like you were expecting whatever the situation was to go down for this person, and it did. So you're like, okay, whatever, business as usual. It happens. Like um a lot of you guys, though, you could be stepping in and helping this person if they need help, and that's only if you were in the habit of doing that. If you weren't doing that for them, you're not gonna be doing that for them. And that's the cold hard truth, baby. All right. Virgo, I needed a minute. I know you guys aren't Virgo. I'm sorry. Oh God. Watch the Virgo reading. This person might be a Virgo, and also Pisces is what I'm hearing as well. Um, Gemini, I don't know why you're showing up like this. Yo, Gemini, why are you violating? Yo, Gemini. Yo, Gemini. Yeah. I don't know why, but I am seeing someone, and I don't feel like you guys are spiteful towards this person. I just feel like whatever is happening, because I went over here and I felt like my guys, they were like, yo, like, but like, low key, you're not done here. Like, I felt like they were like, no, no, but like, not like in a way where it's like, no, we still have stuff to say. It was more like, don't you want to know more about this energy here? Because I feel like once I fully know more about this energy, I'll understand you guys' reaction because you guys literally have some of you guys have your back turned to this person completely, just working on your own stuff. Like you're just like, oh, okay. And then you're just like working on like a project or like, like working on work, just like doing you and not even being phased. Like I just feel like you're not phased. And so I feel like that's why I need so this person seems to be going through a loss. Wow. They're going through a loss. And it's something that's it's making them emotionally mature and move on from drama and like move on from feeling defeated and trust in the unknown, move on from things that do not serve them, right? So whatever this is that's lost, I know for a fact, Gemini, you don't really care for this. Like whatever it is that this is going on in this person's life, Gemini, you're like, good. This person needed to let this situation go anyways. You're like, this person needed to let it go anyways. Like I was waiting on it at the door. You know what I mean? And so, but I'm not seeing you jumping for joy, like you're not happy about whatever this is, going out of their life. I feel like some of you guys might be, but I feel like most of you guys, you're not happy because because you're following your heart anyways. A lot of you guys, you could be asking about somebody that's not really in your life, right? And that's why this reading is coming up this way. Or this is someone who maybe you're kind of on the outs with, you guys are kind of not really seeing eye to eye. Or this is a situation that they're focused on, right? That is outside of this relationship, right? And it maybe has to do with their work and their career. It is impacting the relationship though, because this person's showing up differently in this relationship now. However it is that maybe you've been wanting them to show up now. And we're going to get to that point. But for some reason, you're not really phased, Gemini. That's why I was laughing. But yeah, this is something moving out. Some of you guys, this person could have a King of Cups moving out. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? Man or woman. But it's something that this person manifested in order to have growth, in order to have a new beginning in their life. But they're definitely very triggered by it. Definitely. So this person is feeling like this connection is very faded. Like now they're feeling like in January that this connection is very much faded. Like it's supposed to happen. And you guys were always meant to meet one another. And that this relationship can survive anything that the universe, spirit, God throws its way. Wow. I feel like whatever this is that's happening, it's simply a catalyst for the growth of this connection or for the expansion. It's not even like it's growing or it's being born. It's just expanding. It's expanding. And it was needed. It was needed. Some of you guys may be wondering like, oh, was this really necessary? Did it really need to happen to this person? Did it really need to go down that way? And it did need to go down that way. This person, in some way, shape, or form, they needed to follow their heart more than they were following their heart. Wherever they were before, whatever this was that would maybe they felt like they lost, or whatever this Three Swords energy is around for them. I'm sorry, I know you can't see that card, but whatever this energy is around for them, this is something that they really honestly needed to go through. And it was something that they that now the connection now when it comes to the relationship, they're approaching it in the way that they always should have approached it, you know? And they're approaching it, looking at it in the way that they like it, how in its magnanimity. I never say that word right, but I know, and that's and its greatness, like, and in its everything. This person seeing you as their everything, you're very coming up, very, very important to this person now because of something that they've had to walk away from or something that walked away from them. Some deep trigger. So Gemini, you are just working business as usual. You're getting stuff done and you're working hard. You're putting in the effort that needs to be put into things. You're studying, you're doing research, and you're also keeping your mind clear and centered and balanced and following your heart. And you're very much happy. You're very much you're so in love with this person and you're very happy in this connection. Like, I feel like there is a bond here. There isn't any drama that is taking place. There is nothing crazy in a bad way that's unfolding in your life. You're getting something that you feel like you really have always deserved in this connection from this person. This person is now showing up in the way that you've always deserved for them to show up. Now, what's happening in their life is they're experiencing and undergoing a loss. They've lost something. They've had to let go of something. They've had a trigger take place that has forced them to move on, trust in the unknown, and also connect deeper with how they feel, deeper enough with their emotions, deeper enough with their life path and their true soul's calling, right? And this was manifested by them in order to, do whatever in their life. Now, as a result of this that's happened here, now they're showing up in the way that they were destined to show up in this relationship. So you're happy. I'm seeing a very content Gemini, very happy Gemini cat, right? Content. You're feeling healed. You feel like spirit listens. You feel like you're connected to the divine. You feel like healing is taking place in the connection and your patience has been paying off and it is paid off, right? And this person, they're feeling excited about this connection. And they're looking forward to see where things go in this. They're very excited passionately when it comes to you. And they are very frisky. They possibly will not be keeping their hands to themselves very much in this connection, or at least this month, they won't be keeping their hands to themselves. I have a very hard time with that. And I see a very frisky energy, but I am seeing someone who, they've gone through something here. And that's the main thing. Because the connection, because I know I'm like, what I'm feeling off this connection is people are good, like they're happy, and I'm seeing Gemini just working, so I'm like, oh snap. And then I'm seeing in the cards that it's a trigger and it's a loss, so I'm like, that's crazy, like, what's going on? And then I realized, like, okay, Gemini doesn't seem worried about it. Why am I worrying about it? Gemini doesn't seem to worried about it at all. Gemini does not seem worried one bit about what's taking place in this person's life. Seems like it's right on schedule. All right. So, your foundation with this person is very, very solid. So, this person will heal from this heartache and loss eventually. And they will. That's something that they're supposed to do, right? And there is a lesson to be learned in heartache and loss. And, they need to also remember that obviously not all the cups are spilled over. They still have certain things, but also, sometimes they need to also understand how in which they, possibly they were dealing with somebody who was shut off emotionally, I don't think it's them being shut off emotionally. They were dealing with somebody who shut themselves off from divine love, period. And so, maybe when this person was with whoever this was or doing whatever this was that was removed, they would feel so paranoid. They would feel so scared, or They would need a lot of spiritual strength to deal with whoever this was. Or they found that their need for spiritual strength increased dealing with whoever this was or whatever this was. Like in the sense that they needed a stronger confidence. And I also feel like their confidence center, like their confidence energy would had an upgrade as well. This person is having some sort of loss in their life, but it is something that is bringing a victory to the connection. It's a loss for them, but it's a win for the two of you guys. And I don't know how else to put it, Gemini, you know? But this situation here, moving back to what I was pulling on, it was meant to be transformed anyway. It was, this, whatever this was, it was meant to go. Whoever this person was, whatever this connection was, it was meant to go. Whatever this was for them, it was meant to go. Because it was possibly stifling their ability to speak up for themselves, making them feel defeated. It was also proving to kind of distract them. Like it was kind of another option that was there, that it wasn't good for them, but they kind of felt like so defeated in themselves and in their confidence, which I'm hearing that they got back, but they were feeling so defeated in themselves that they would just go, even though they had you, right? They would go back to that other option because when they needed someone to like kick them when they were down, um, they needed someone to kick them when they were down, you know, because they didn't know that that's what was actually happening. They didn't realize that that's what that was, because they didn't have the strength to choose wisely, or they needed to learn to choose wisely what emotions they choose, what emotional paths they go down. And also, possibly this person may have had trouble speaking up for themselves, or, had throat chakra blocks. So this person, whoever this was or whatever the situation was before that's gone out now, it was something that this person had maybe had made an initial investment into, or for them it might have been a big deal, but it really wasn't much, right? Honestly, from what I'm looking at, but it might have been a big deal to them. And this person, and that's not making fun of it, it's just what it is, right? So this person, as in it could have, it's something that they, if they would have invested more down the line, they would have been out more, because it would just have gone up and up and up, whatever. So they were deeply investing into something that wasn't a solid foundation. I feel like whatever this connection was, it was very karmic. It would tear them down. Even if this was just work, it would tear them down, and it wasn't helpful for them. And it was not that it was blocking their wish fulfillment, but now that this has happened, whatever this has happened, Gemini, it's now this person's getting their wish fulfillment, but they're also needing to safeguard their emotions. They're needing to safeguard their emotions, because I feel like whatever this is, they're not even sad about it. And that's why I feel like this situation here, it's literally not it's just a trigger, but it's the trigger about it. It's not the person. It's not what's left. What's left is something that they wanted to go, right? It's what it means to them. Because of the emotions, like this person, like they have certain emotions that are very negative that they don't let go of, and they think that that's how they truly feel about themselves, or that's really what they think about themselves, when that's not what they think or feel about themselves. That's just the energy that they're in, and that's just energy from being triggered by this person that makes them stay in that space, or being triggered by that situation that makes them stay in that space. It definitely feels like some mother wounds here. From some very deep down karmic childhood wounds of, you know, not feeling good enough or being made to feel not good enough. And so if there's an option around them that's unhealthy, that makes them feel that way, they almost rush to it because they think that that is going to bring them the happiness, or that it's going to bring them the validation they were seeking when they were younger or whatever. And now this person is realizing that they need to validate themselves or find healthier outlets to in which they're seeking validation from or in doing. You know what I mean? And so you're very happy about whatever's gone on in this person's life because you know that they're going to become a lot healthier. And because this person no longer has that unhealthy energy around them, they're showing up in this relationship so much healthier, in a higher light, seeing their worth, seeing their potential. Their vibration has risen completely, or it will rise. You're going to see a much broader person who is able to allow in certain parts, certain key aspects of abundance that possibly they couldn't let in because of a core wound. Whatever has left their life, it's a good thing. I wanted to get into it because some of you guys may be wondering, some of you guys may have really wanted this to go, and now that it's gone, you're happy about this because it, look what it was doing to them. It was making them feel like this. It was making them feel like this. So good. Bye. All right. Gemini, that's what I have for you guys. I'm going to get an oracle message for you guys before we go. I always get oracle cards for the monthlies, because I always try. I'm also doing weekend love and romance readings. I want to do all 12 signs, or I'll do one reading with all 12 signs time-stamped. I don't really see the point in doing it all 12 signs time-stamped. I might as well just do all 12 signs separate. But you guys just let me know what you guys think. I'm still going to do them. I'm going to do them this weekend. And then I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks. So, ooh, you know when you get a good itch. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to be doing it for the next, I'm going to be doing it this week. I'm just not, you know, now I'm kind of not, but also, obviously, I'm not sure because I'm kind of tired and it's late. But I'm doing that, you guys. So you guys be sure to check that out. I'm going to get a message from the oracle cards. Okay, so this communication about whatever this is coming. You're going to get the communication that you receive from this person about the situation, and it's okay to feel content about whatever this is. It's okay to feel content about it because this, whatever this is very unhealthy anyway. So be glad that it's gone. All right, and have gratitude. Once again, the gratitude card shows up. So be grateful that this is gone. You know, try not to seep into that sad energy with them, because you may be feeling like their energy, and you may want to feel sad just because they're sad, but also it's kind of like, no, actually you should be glad because this is something to celebrate. Something really unhealthy just left someone's life, and now they can have so much more abundance now in their life now because of it. And not only that, they've also acquired so much wisdom. So isn't that amazing? So why would you want to take that away from them? That's a gift that you can't give to someone else. Only God can give, only universe can give to them, you know? So only experience can give to them. So you're going to get some communication about this person, even them expressing gratitude to you about the kind of person that you've been for them, how you've held them down, how you've been there for them through the situation. Some of you guys have been there with them this whole time, and they're going to be telling you thank you or showing you, but it feels like it's more expressive because they may have been showing you in various ways, but maybe they never fully said it. So I'm also seeing you breaking free and becoming more of a free spirit, Gemini. I definitely could see that from the way that you're reacting from this person, what they're telling you, and from the situation, how you reacted, or the cards I was looking at. I was like, wow, the Gemini is so calm about this whole thing. They're so like not involved in it, and it's almost like they're just like following their heart. And that's because you've broken free from shackles, bonds, things that hold you back, and you're embracing that more so free spirit energy about you, Gemini. So Gemini, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is your January 2021 monthly. Happy New Year, you guys. You guys be sure to give this video a like if you haven't done so already, and thank you to all you guys who have. Comment down below. Now is a great time to do so. And also subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell right next door to be notified about all my future uploads. I'm uploading it every single day at this point now. So you guys be sure to not miss anything. All right, you guys. So stay tuned for the weeklies. Those come out every Fridays. Every Friday. The monthlies, they start coming out towards the end of every month, on the Monday of that week, towards the end of every month. And then also the weekend readings, they come out Saturday morning or Friday night for sometimes it depends. And then also, yeah, there's so many different things on this channel. You just gotta subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss anything. All right, I love you, Gemini. We'll talk next time. Bye-bye.